Hey everyone, it's Olivia here from Style Factory, your go-to resource for tips on web design, e-commerce, and SEO. Today, I'm going to walk you through 10 steps you can take right now to make your site more visible on Google. Pay particular attention to step 9, which contains a great visibility hack that's worked really well for us over the years. Before I get started, I'd just like to say that if you find our tips useful, please do like this video and subscribe or follow wherever you're watching it. Okay, let's dive in. 1. Register your site with Google Search Console. Google Search Console is a free service that allows you to submit your website to Google Search. Once you've done that, Google will know that your site exists and can start including its content in search results. You can also use Search Console to check if Google is having any problems crawling your website, and identify aspects of it that can be improved from a technical SEO point of view, like site speed or security. 2. Register your site with Google Business. Google Business is a service that lets you add your business to Google Maps. Creating a Google Business profile for your business can give you a quick and easy SEO win. By creating a profile, you'll help your site or store appear more frequently in local search results. 3. Identify the right keywords to use. In order to improve your website's visibility on Google and increase the amount of organic traffic to it, you need to ensure that you're using keywords on your site that people are actually searching for. This involves a process called keyword research. The main trick to keyword research is to identify phrases that have a high search volume, but are not too hard to rank for. You can perform keyword research easily with an SEO tool like Semrush. I've dropped a link to an extended trial of this in the video description, along with some resources on how to use it for keyword research. 4. Create great content. Once you know what the right keywords to use are, it's time to create some strong content for them. In most cases, this means writing about topics in an engaging and informative way, and ensuring that your content satisfies key user queries about them. As part of this process, look at the page that's ranking number 1 for your target search term, and try to create something that is more informative or engaging than it. 5. Ensure that your on-page SEO is strong. Every time that you create content on your site, you need to format it in a way that's easy for Google to understand. This means ensuring that your on-page SEO is strong. There's a few things you need to do here. First, make sure that you give your new page or post a compelling page title. In search results, this is the clickable part of each result. Put your target keyword near the start of your title while keeping it short and to the point. Next, craft an engaging meta description. A meta description is the text that's often presented in search results as the main summary of the content. As with page titles, remember to include your target keywords in your meta description. Then, check that you've used headings properly throughout your text. These are the signposts that guide readers through an article, but they are also used by search engines to categorize your content accurately. Use heading 1 for the main title of a page, heading 2s for key sections, and heading 3s for subsections. Finally, create a URL for your page that has a simple but keyword-rich structure. An optimized URL should include your target keywords and be easy for humans and search engines to understand. 6. Ensure that your site is mobile-friendly and loads quickly. Google prioritizes sites that display correctly on mobile devices in search results, so make sure that you're using a website building tool that produces responsive, mobile-friendly websites. Google can give preferential treatment to websites that load quickly, so make sure you always use a good hosting provider or a website building tool that lets you create fast websites. 7. Optimize your images. Search engines can't see images the way we do. They rely on text descriptions to understand what an image depicts. Improving these descriptions, known as alt text, helps Google understand your content, and it also helps the pictures themselves rank in Google Images, a massive and often overlooked source of traffic. To optimize an image, make sure that its alt text contains a short but accurate description of it. You should also ensure that its file name contains keywords that describe it. And finally, remember to keep image files relatively small. Large images can slow down your site, and this can hurt its visibility. 8. Create a good user experience. Google's ultimate goal is to keep its users happy, and it prioritizes sites that do that. To create a good user experience, ensure that your content is as strong as possible. Cover topics in an accurate, engaging way, and make sure your text is easy to read. Well-proportioned fonts, short paragraphs, bullet points, and white space all help here. A well-laid-out navigation menu is also important. Make sure it's simple and intuitive and lets a user get to key content in 1 or 2 clicks. 9. Build backlinks to your site. A backlink is a link from somebody else's content to yours. And generally speaking, Google treats each backlink to your site as a vote for your content. The more backlinks that you can get to your pages or posts, the better they will typically rank in search results. Getting a significant number of backlinks typically involves reaching out to other website owners and asking them to link to you. This can be a difficult and time-consuming process, however, and there are some hacks you can use to build links quickly. One of our favorites is creating statistics pages about the industry you're working in. Journalists often need stats to support their content and link to pages containing them. You'd be surprised at the number of high-quality links you can gain on autopilot simply by collating and publishing relevant stats about a topic. 10. Use internal linking. Internal linking is the process of adding links from one page on your site to another. This doesn't just help with navigation, it also allows you to pass link juice, or SEO authority, from your most successful pages to your less visible ones. By creating internal links sensibly, you help Google index your site more accurately and more quickly too. So that's it. I hope these tips help you to improve your search rankings. To get all our latest content on SEO, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe or follow wherever you're watching it. And if you're interested in learning even more about how to boost your rankings, check out the free Style Factory SEO Toolkit, which contains a host of useful resources including downloadable cheat sheets and extended free trials of popular SEO apps. There's a link to this in the video description. Finally, if you have any questions about SEO, just leave them in a comment below this video. We read them all and will do our best to help.